What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So, today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 trinkets that still stay powerful, at least through the Phase 1 of the Burning Crusade. Now, the first trinkets that we're going to be talking about are going to be considered as 1 because they come from the same quest. And these trinkets are powerful throughout the entirety of the Burning Crusade. And we are going to be talking about the Mark of the Champion that you get from turning in the phylactery after killing Kel'Thuzad. So these trinkets give either 150 attack power or 85 spell power to both undead and demons. Now, as you guys might know, the Burning Crusade is a pretty demon-heavy expansion, making these trinkets incredibly powerful. But we also fight some undead, especially in Karazhan. There are plenty of undead for us to fight as well. So 150 attack power or 85 spell power is pretty much unbeatable as a static trinket. So these are going to be useful for a long time. I highly recommend that if you do not get this trinket before the Burning Crusade comes out, you get some groups and you continue to farm Nax. You can get the shoulder enchants from Saf, which are great for Twinks, and then of course people are still going to be wanting this trinket. So the next trinket we're looking at is the Badge of the Swarm Guard. Now, the Badge of the Swarm Guard is not really all that useful here in Classic because if you have a rogue with improved exposed armor, then the armor reduction from Badge of the Swarm Guard essentially does nothing because the boss will either be close to or at 0 armor. Now, of course, the bosses in the Burning Crusade are going to have more armor, and this is where Armor Pen really starts to shine. So, obviously, this comes from AQ40 from Sartura. If you are a rogue, if you are a warrior, even if you are a hunter, definitely get your hands on this trinket. If it is a short fight or it has a burn phase, using this alongside drums or other cooldowns is going to give you incredible damage output. So, the third trinket we're looking at is a defensive one. We are looking at the Stylene's Impeding Scarab. Now, this is not a flat 5% or a flat 13 increased defense when we get into TBC. There are variables about how much that rating gives you at level 70. But even with those ratings and kind of the reduced effectiveness, because it's a level 60 trinket, it is still an incredible trinket, especially for protection pallies. This trinket is pretty much better than any other trinket that you're going to get in Phase 1 of TBC. And if you actually are going to go Deep Prot Warrior, this is still an incredibly strong trinket. And this is from BWL. As far as defensive trinkets go, this thing is a must. So next we have a trinket that, frankly speaking, is absolutely broken. This is a trinket that keeps its percentage-based ability, and that's why it is so good. Your magical heals provide the target with a shield that absorbs damage equal to 15% of the amount healed. Now, this is huge because it is always percentage-based. Not only is it good in some fights and raids where you really want to protect your tank from some big incoming damage, this trinket is absolutely insane when it comes to PvP arenas especially. If you really want to climb the arena ranks, your healer needs to have this trinket, especially if you are a paladin or priest. Landing that big heal, or as a paladin, landing a guaranteed crit with one of your big heals and putting that 15% on is going to be massive. So the next trinket we have here is a spell power trinket. So this trinket does eventually get replaced, but it is on par with rating trinkets from TBC in Phase 1. This is from Saffron. 40 spell power and a 2-minute cooldown on a 20-second ability for 130 spell power. This thing is insanely strong, again, for burn phases, for using drums. I cannot recommend enough getting this trinket. It is a ton of spell power. It's just going to serve you very well. And that's pretty much going to be it. Those are 5 trinkets that are still going to be very useful come TBC Phase 1. If you have not gotten them yet, do the best you can to go out to GDKP, or hopefully your guild is still running a little bit of older content, and try to pick those up if you can. Anyways, if you have any questions about anything coming up in TBC, or especially anything Paladin related, you can always catch me every day at 9 p.m. PST over at twitch.tv/the Duke of TBC, where I do free boosting every day, as well as raids, GDKPs, and stuff with the guild. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!